Hey everybody, it's anulyph here. It is November 3rd, Thursday, and just giving a quick update. I'm not doing weight this week because I'm doing the Sacred Heart Diet, and I think this is the last time that I'll be doing it, basically because of the way that I've been working out. I've been doing intense strength training, and protein is just so important. And so, although I have been doing the protein shots, I really do need to get my my protein in from food. And I'm gonna take another look at the rules and really try to devise a way where I can successfully get my protein in and be satisfied, full. I have been really struggling with cravings during the hormonal times of the month. And I mean, that's been a tremendous struggle because I crave carbs. And I've tried to circumvent that with nuts, but I end up like doing chips or Chex Mix or something insane. So I'm thinking that maybe I'll like do sweet potatoes or maybe bananas or something that is a healthier choice. Almonds are an excellent choice for protein. Carbs are low, but it does satisfy the need to have the need of the cravings, I should say. So, as always, as I've mentioned before, this is a tweaking process. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Nothing is ever going to be finished. This is an ongoing journey because every day is different. We have to learn how to deal with life and eating. And being a food addict, that is not always easy. Relapses happen, mistakes happen, depression happens, negativity happens, but it doesn't mean that we've failed. It just means that we are in the struggle, and that's all a part of it. And I think this time around, in my mental journey, I'm learning more how to define my snapback. And what I mean by that is, you know how you are, okay, let's set up a scenario. You're at work and your boss yells at you. It seems like everything you've done is wrong that day. You come home, in my case, having issues with my daughter, and then my dad goes into the emergency room. I step on the scale. I've gained 2 pounds after working my butt off for a week, and I have PMS. That is a formula for disaster, really and truly. And on top of that, somebody tells me, it looks like you kind of gaining weight again. Don't go back. Just because of maybe something that you wore that may make you look a little bigger. Okay, those are all things that have a huge ding, 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 ding relapse. Go eat because now you feel like really low and you got to eat to get over this. Well, that's going to happen. I mean, it's reality. There are things that are going to occur in our life. The guy didn't call me back, or, went on, it's anything, death in the family, losing a job. Something monumental will always occur in our life because that's just a part of life. So, before the journey, food was my counselor, my confidant, my comforter, my mate. It was everything to me. And if I could not soothe myself with some decadent food, then it put me in a deeper depression. So now, what I'm trying to do mentally is when those things occur, first of all, accepting that relapses are going to occur. This is not a perfect journey, and by no means am I going to not have any setbacks. So that's the first thing. Excuse me. The second thing is, how long am I going to wallow in despair when I have these relapses? And so thus my snapback. How long is it going to take me to snap back into the mode of action, of going forward? And so I'm finding that once I have accepted and once I have realized the reality of this journey, my snapbacks have been really, the improvement has been tremendous. So I'm doing this Sacred Heart diet, right? The first day I'm on it, I'm doing really well, have my soup. It was soup and fruit day. I eat an apple, get sick. Like I had eaten a whole cake or something. I don't know what that was about, but it was so discouraging because I had put a lot of preparation into it and I ended up eating carbs. My snapback was just like that because the next day I was right on it. I prepared my food, I was ready, and I had a very good day the next day. So the snapback is just really important because if we stay in that land of despair and, oh my God, I'm so disappointed, how could I do this? I was doing so good, things are so hard, my environment is not friendly, I don't have the support from my family, we are going to drown. And I found that that's what was happening. My snapback just was not quick enough. And we need to be like that, getting back into the order of things. So that's where I am on my journey right now. I want to keep my snapbacks like that. I want to just, if I have a setback, I want to get right back into the land of order. And it's feeling really good. I must tell you, it's feeling really good. I am concerned because I feel like I'm sabotaging myself into Wonderland. I keep asking myself, what are you afraid of? Of course, it's a place that you have not been in, I can't remember when, but what are you so afraid of? So I'm really going to work these last 3 days of the Sacred Heart diet to try to get into Wonderland. And if I don't make it, which you have to consider the pros and the cons, that's okay. I'm fine with that. But my focus, that's what I'm concentrating on. Not going to the carbs, using the soup and water and whatever it is I have for the day. Today is beef and tomatoes day. So I have my sirloin burgers and my tomatoes and I'm prepared. So it's just a mindset. And literally, throughout the day, I am talking to myself. And I'm saying to myself, this is for you. Commit to you. You are in control. Why do you have to eat that today? Eat it tomorrow. To try to psych yourself out. You're not hurting anybody but yourself. If you don't make it, it's because of you and the choices that you make. And sometimes self-talk helps and sometimes it doesn't. So, some people are, I don't know what their food addiction levels are, but some of us have a more severe case of food addiction than others. And so you'll see some and they'll report that they've lost weight every week from the date of surgery to date. And it could be 6 months, a year, or more. I'm not one of those people. My food addiction is severe, very severe. I was a closet eater. I drowned my troubles in food. We're talking about getting like a huge pecan pie with chips and M&Ms and getting barbecue or Polish sausage, and scarfing this down in a day, over a course of a week, and I know that food addiction or any addiction is always present within us, but I'm willing and I'm determined to fight my way through this and to meet my goals. So don't give up. And if you have, had a relapse, just make sure that you snap back. And, don't make excuses. If you need to vent, if you need to talk your problems out, then do that. But don't let that hold you back. Because when you do like this, that's all you. That's all you. When you go to the refrigerator and you take the pie out of the refrigerator, that's all you. That's not the person that didn't support you. That's not your boss that slammed you at work. That's not the guy that didn't call you back. It's all you. And once you start, mentally putting those thoughts in your head and telling yourself, what am I going to do for me? If I saw my baby doing this, I would stop her and say, no, this is not allowed. You cannot do this. You cannot hurt yourself like that. Why wouldn't I treat myself just as good? So those are things that I drum around in my head on a daily basis, and just trying to keep the snapbacks in full force. So somebody had asked commented in one of my prior videos for a body shot. So I'll do that now. Let me set this up. I hope that because I never know. One of my thrift store outfits. Look at this. So yeah. So, this is like loose skin, pretty much. And like I said, I'm doing heavy strength training. So I am trying to sculpt my body. And as Wonder Woman at 40 and Northern Southerner are doing, concentrating more on the fat loss than the weight loss. So, like this part of my arm, is still, full of, not full, but, it still has some work. I would like this skin to be, depleted as much as possible of fat, as well as other areas on my body. So that's what I'm concentrating on now, and cardio. So I'm doing good. I'm feeling good, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers and to my veteran subscribers. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your support, because this journey cannot be done without support. So please keep it coming, and inbox me if you need my support. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And until my next thought, I'll see you soon.